Class of 2023 arrived at the Academy 4 years ago. The Cadet Chapel was still open for worship. With its closure and restoration, cadets of all religions have gone on their own journeys to continue practicing their faith. News 5's Maggie Bryan introduces us to 4 graduating cadets as they see the chapel's progress for the first time in 3.5 years.
When people think of the Air Force Academy, they of course envision the planes, but I think one thing that people notice is the first thing is the chapel.
The Academy Cadet Chapel is a national historic landmark for our country, but a place of personal significance to these cadets.
I remember walking inside the chapel for the first time and just being kind of blown away by how beautiful it was.
The chapel closed down for restoration in October of 2019.
It really was a daunting task to do that work.
Just months after the class of 2023 arrived at the Academy.
I've gotten so used to the white gift box it's been in that I almost forgot that there was a chapel underneath.
The chapel is an all-faith center of worship with Protestant, Catholic, Jewish, and Buddhist chapels, and an all-faiths room. Now Second Lieutenant Manmeet Palia says the chapel has made her feel accepted as the only South Asian woman and follower of Sikhism in the class of 2023.
I don't think I know any other place in the United States that has so many faith services and locations in one chapel.
She says its temporary closure has brought unexpected changes to her faith journey.
My closest temple is actually 1 hour away. So if you think about the cadet schedule, it's very hard to find time to be faithful and to practicing my faith. The Muslim community has actually adopted me for the past year and a half.
Cadet Omar Alali is Muslim and says he has found worship opportunities in one of the cadet dorms.
We are still able to meet every day on Friday, have our lunch meal, and as well as to pray our Friday prayer.
Roommates Josiah DeValoy and Shepard Cruz say the Academy accommodated their worship at local churches off base.
It's nice that they provide a beautiful chapel and a great building that we can worship in, but I think it's important to remember also, you don't necessarily need a crazy beautiful building to do that worship.
Just before graduation, these 4 cadets got to see the chapel's progress for the very first time.
Being in here for the first time in some 3.5 years, it's crazy to see just one that is still here and how much work has just been going into it.
When this opens back up, it's going to be something for the entire nation to enjoy, as well as cadets and as well as the visitors to come to the Air Force Academy and Academy staff.
The 17 spires will show again in the future, but for now, these cadets are reminded of the faith community USAFA has given them, even during the chapel's closure.
All religions are driven by love and acceptance of others and respect towards others.